Hello. I hope you can hear me. There's nobody to test this. Hi, I'm Madi. Anyone hear me? Right. Okay, let me double check with Okay. Yeah, I think I am set. Yeah, turn off the volume. I am actually testing myself to make sure that it's working. Right. Hi guys, it's Pascal here, and I only got one person here and two people on YouTube. So I'm streaming this live on YouTube in case if you want to watch that later on. It will be on my channel, Pascal Nwanaji. I will share the screen so that you can just go on there and obviously have a rewatch of it. You can also see where I must have answered some other questions in the past. I've got a lot of videos, a few, not a lot. So basically to answering some questions. So that's what we're going to be doing on this webinar. Or I call it a webinar or a Q&A session to actually understand what it really takes to start a business online, because a lot of people look to start businesses online and they struggle to get out of the woods. It becomes something that it's kind of, it's for some, they look at it as it's for some people. The truth is it's for everybody. It's just, for me, I was in that space that I struggled, but I have overcome that struggle now. And all I do is I share my experience with you. I tell you practically exactly what I'm experiencing. There's no hype or fluff, empty promises you're gonna get from me. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm experiencing. If it's something that you want to go down this path, as if you're currently in a job that you don't like and you want to transition, maybe start a side income, a side business online. There are different business models out there that a lot of people get confused with. They call it affiliate marketing, e-commerce, consulting. So I'm gonna go through some questions. And I'm gonna share a little bit of, because I've seen the question, most of them are similar, but I'm gonna do some coaching to help you understand wherever you are right now, you could actually change the trajectory of your life. You could actually, within a very short period of time, I can't give you any time guarantees, but it could happen within a year, regardless of the pandemic or whatever we're going through. If you just understand a few things I'm going to share with you on this call, that's what I got when I got it. I know that that's where most people struggle with, and that's what I'm going to share with you on this video. I'm going to use some of the questions that I've received, so because you may have similar questions in that perspective, and I will mirror in exactly what is happening and what can change. If you do what I tell you to do, I'm absolutely 100% confident that you're going to create a change in your life, because it's simple, but many people walk past it because it's simple. We look for the thing that is right, big, and we're not realizing it's kind of very straightforward. Right, so before we get started, as you know me, probably I normally do disclaimers because we are in an information age. You have to cover your back. Most people take time to read the disclaimer popping up on your screen. Until if you're going to start a business online, you have to understand the importance of responsibility. So all the information I'm sharing with you is for information purposes only. There's no guarantee. Individual results will vary from person to person on your ability to consume the content and actually implement it in your own business. So I believe that it's vitally possible for you to create that change because people have done it, and why can't you? Right, so I'm gonna just dive straight into it. No hang, no fluff. So we're gonna go through the first question. So I will share my screen and we can read together, and I'll post the questions in the description. If you're watching on YouTube later on, the questions will be in the description. So this one is from Casey. Casey says, 1 second, where's my notes? How do I share this? There you go. So I'm gonna share my screen now, so that we all can participate in reading. So people do send in questions over time. So this is within the week I got this question, so I thought I'd share it with you. So this is from Casey. Casey said, "Hi, sir. It's Casey here. The reason as why I was forced to check out your ad on YouTube is because you were resonating, explaining the online business with the word of God. And as a Christian who has been praying to God for change, as far as working in a freedom-based environment, especially online rather than hard labor, at the moment, I'm just perplexed. I do want to work online, but I don't know where to start from. Money is not really a problem. I don't mind investing in something that will change my life for the better. However, it is one thing to invest, and the other is to call for that thing that it actually works out for my good. Basically, I'm still holding back because I need God to direct me, not lean on my own understanding. Now, it's sometimes in life, we always see people that I'm a Christian, like you said, and I come from a Christian home, and I know I was trained to, when my mom is passed away now, 1996. We were trained to basically go to church every Sunday. You pray hard, basically do good to humanity, love your neighbor as yourself, show kindness, show peace, show love, and that your life will be great. That if you do all these good things, your life will be great. Now, I want to assume that you are from similar background. Your mom wanted good for you, and obviously, for me, it didn't work out. I came to UK in 2010, and within 2 years, I lost my marriage. One thing I've come to realize is that nobody goes into marriage with intention of separating. So that's it's something that shocked me. I did not understand it. I had no clue because I believed I was doing what I felt was right. Now, something I came to realize later down the line in 2014 was I got into another relationship, and it was heading down the same path. So I started questioning. I stopped everything. It was like money wasn't the problem, but I didn't have inner peace. I was just beating myself up, going to work and coming back the same, like over and over. And deep down inside, something needs to change, but you have no idea what to go from. You're waiting for, like you said, waiting for God to direct you. It's like wishing for magic to happen so that all these problems that you have will disappear. That was where I saw myself. Now, the breakthrough moment for me was in one morning when I had my son. I wanted to go to work, and he woke up, and I couldn't spend time with him. He wanted to spend time with me. I leave house by 5:30 in the morning, come back by 8. By the time I'm leaving, he is sleeping. If I'm coming back, he is sleeping. I only get to see him weekends. When I see him on a weekend, I'm either relaxing. If he comes to play with me, I tell him, just wait, let me rest. So there was no relationship. I was asking myself, this is my son. What is wrong with me? That's when I started on trying to understand peace. How did I get here? Now, like you, I was having this idea that online business work. You see all these ads, you must be seeing many ads online. And I said to myself, I'm gonna figure out a way to make money online, because my brain is, if I can learn how to use a laptop, sell products online, I don't have to leave the house and I can spend time with my family. That was my mission. That was my idea. That was my dream. But I didn't know where to start. I don't know what affiliate marketing is, e-commerce. Some people are saying Amazon, Shopify. There's so much information. I would say I was very lucky to find a proper training. That's why I highly recommend it. They began to teach me about me. It wasn't about the product to sell, wasn't the problem. The training wasn't the problem. They started teaching me about myself. So to cut a long story short, if you're waiting for something to happen to you, just know that God is always speaking to you, whether you know it or whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously, whether you understand how he speaks, or as long as you feel something that there is more to life, it's like a call to action. It's like when I saw the training, I'm like, I just got to do this. I know myself very well. When I saw that an advert online starting a business, I'm like, I'm just gonna do this. I know myself very well that if I had slipped that moment, I would procrastinate. I knew it involves money, I knew it involves time, but I didn't know how much money. I didn't know how much time. So my mind was, my son, I need to do something to be in a peaceful home. That was so. All these other things were not really the problem. Anything I could pay any amount just to get a peaceful home where I can spend time with. So investing money wasn't the issue. So to get back to your question, the reason I'm just to bring you into my story a little bit so that you can understand we all start from the same path. When you say you don't want to do hard labor, freedom-based environments, especially online, rather than hard labor. To tell you, I was doing delivery. I would climb 3 flights of stairs, carrying wardrobes, pack of wood, going down all the way into Peckham, and climb upstairs, and only to get a signature, like a delivery man will come, you sign, and when they pay you, it's £1. I had to do all that. If I want to earn $100 a day, £100 a day, I had to do it 100 times. So the money was coming in, but I didn't have time. I didn't have peace. Every time I come home, it's like I was beaten. So talk about hard labor, I was in it. So when I saw this training, all I just did was, I need a way out. I'm just gonna pay whatever it takes. I just need, because I've had enough of it. 7 years doing it. I don't need another extra day to make a decision. I just had to make the decision. So when you say you're perplexed, I don't know, you don't want to work online, but I don't know where to start from. Now, you got to understand that your motivation. If you don't have, there are 3 elements to creating any change: desire, skill, and faith. You are receiving this, you're sending this email now because you have a desire. But there's a different type of desire. It's burning. You must have a burning desire. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. You see, a lot of people see online business like you're seeing it now, and they're interested in it, and they don't do anything. They don't do anything. Why? There's no burning desire to take action. But once they lose their job, once somebody in their house passes away, and they can't afford to make a trip back home. I have a friend that said he couldn't travel home to see his mom when the mom passed away. Because one, he was employed, he couldn't take leave because his leave has finished. And he didn't even have the money to travel, but he was working. So I'm going to share a few things on the slide here to help you understand. So what I need you to understand is this is not about online business or selling products online, any idea you have. All that has their own role. You got to understand yourself first. What do you really want? For me, I just want time with my son. Time. That's the only thing I wanted from my son, with my family. So how much is that time worth? Does it want me procrastinating? Does it want me $10 a month, $50 a month, $1,000? What? How? The question is, I don't have the money. Most people say, I don't have the money. I say, how can I afford it? Because when I started, I didn't have a lot of money. The question was, how can I afford it? Because I need the training. I need to learn how to, because I was losing my family. It's more important. You got to understand your priorities. Because if you're hanging on to, I don't know which product to sell, I don't know which thing, you are going to be procrastinating until something hits you. Stewart calls it pattern interrupt. Pattern interrupt. It's something, if somebody passes away in your family, that's when you wake up. I got a lady that called me, is it a lady, two people, you see them on this email, I'll share with you. They lost their job. Could you have started a business 3 months ago? Yes. What happened to you? It's that thing I'm talking about, understanding the desire. So if you get the desire, just figure out what exactly is pushing you. From there on, you got to understand, you got to develop skills to change. The skill you have today is just look at your bank account. That's what that skill is giving you. If you're going to change the income in that bank account, you just need a new skill. That's it. It's not complicated. You're going to need a new skill. You're going to learn how to sell products online. You're going to learn how to communicate online. You're going to learn how to shoot video. You're going to learn how to write blogs. You're going to learn, you got to find new skill. You got to, if it's telephone sales, whatever it is, work from home, whatever you want to do, you got to find new skills. Then the last bit is faith. At the end of the day, there's no guarantees in life. Like I shared a disclaimer with you. It comes down from your essence, your being. Are you trying to manipulate people to get money? Or are you trying to help people? Business has one principle: solve problems. The more problems you can solve, the better you get, the more money you make. So if you combine these three things together, it's success. You got to practice it over and over again. All right. So I hope this helps you. However, one thing is investing, and the other to be called to do the thing that actually works out for my good. Now, this is one thing I see holds a lot of Christians down. We pray heavily, we waiting for direction, waiting for God, some magic to happen. And every time you're praying, you're releasing thoughts, waves into the world. And what that does is God is sending you signals to the business opportunity will come. Just like I have now. I'll try and explain this to you. Now you're looking to make money. God knows that before you ask, I already know. I'm your father, I already know. Before you make money, he knows that you need money. So he knows that you need to sell things. But I did not know any of that. So what I wanted was just me. And this was held me back. So if you're holding onto yourself, what is in it for me? You're pretty much not going to go anywhere. You have to understand that your life is for, you have to, as a Christian, you have to put down your own life so another person can live, or thousands of other people can live. It comes down to what I said, you have to solve problems. Now, how does it come into online business? Just like you now, I started online business. I didn't have any product to sell. I didn't have any, all I just wanted to do was make money. I want to be really honest with you. So, but in the coaching, they started teaching us about communication. So there's something they call attraction, likes attract like. So as I was going through the training, I was so enthused. I was very happy because I knew it was possible. I could see people make money online. I knew that it's just a matter of time. I will get there. So I didn't have like doubt or what I wouldn't say I didn't doubt, but the belief was growing over and over. Now, this is where the exponential growth started happening. At first, it was all about me. And they started teaching me about, Pascal, you must have learned something here. Why don't you take it out into the world? That's where self-confidence comes in. So what did I learn? Very simple. At some point, I started seeing peace in my home. I started spending more time with my children. I started helping my son do his homework. I wish, how can I be of value to the world? I started looking to the world. How many fathers want this same thing that I want? Hi, roller girl. Pattern interrupt. Yeah. How many fathers want this same thing that I want? How many mothers are out there that are going to work, coming back, that want this same thing that I want? Millions. Millions. And this program had an affiliate program. All I just needed to do was refer them to the program. Now, am I doing God's work? My mindset was, all the money you're going to be investing, I was saying to myself, this money is to help all these children spend more time with their fathers. All these children spend more time with their mothers, to create peace in people's home. So I was all in. So as soon as I became aligned with that truth in myself, I was no longer doing it for myself. I started saying, I can help people, coach people, I can do them, whatever I can do with the best of my ability. Remember, I am not perfect. I'm still learning. I still got a job. Whatever I can do to help people keep going, I will just do it. I'll help them. So I aligned myself with that truth. I placed an ad online, put it on UK. People were flooding like bees. Put it on Australia. People were signing up. Put it on YouTube, America, same thing. I was like this. Why have I been suffering for a very long time? Where I could just be on a laptop and sit at home and money would just come to you. Napoleon Hill said, when money starts coming, it will come so fast, it will frighten you. And it's true. So what I want you to take away from here is, there's training and coaching to help you align yourself with the truth. If you truly, truly have the children, helping people in your mind, if you truly have it aligned with your consciousness, your conscience, then any time you're waking up in the middle of the night to work on the business, you know you are investing that time for those families, for those children. God, who sees in darkness, will know how to reward you in darkness. You said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what the Lord has in store for you. So all these things, I started understanding it in practical terms. It was no longer preaching. If I go to the church now, I'm listening. They say, listen, you listen or you hearing. I was hearing. I was listening to the words, because there's power. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Hi, roller girl, get the desire. What is pushing you? What's motivation? The desire was just straightforward. I need to get out of that job. It was killing me. I developed high blood pressure doing it. I went to the doctor. The doctor said, if you really want to spend time with your kids, you got to quit this job. I would say I was driven by fear of death. I was going to lose my family. All these things, there's so much going on. And you, inside the family you're working for, you still don't spend time with them. And here is the count. Pascal, can I have £1,000 at the end of the month? I still don't have it. But this next day you're going to work. I'm going to explain that in this. I'm going to share. You're going to work. it's a cycle, it's a paradigm. I'm going to share that with you. So I really want to go deep and explain this a little bit. And Casey, thanks for popping in this question in here. This one, I'm going to go through the next question. This one is from Rita. Rita says, hi, I really appreciate everything you've been doing for me, emailing me every time, telling me what to do and all that. I really do appreciate, but my problem is that I'm not really good in computer. That is my case because I'm ready to learn. And secondly, I have to travel back home for an urgent matter. So I've decided to go deeper into this online business when I come back from holiday. Thank you very much. So she's about to travel. And this is very basic. This is one thing I want you to understand. When you say I'm ready to learn, but your problem is you're not good in computer, what do? You have to learn it. So it's kind of you're telling yourself a double-binded message. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to learn this online business, but I don't have, I'm not a computer literate, so I can't learn it. So you're telling yourself, I want to do this, but I don't have this. If you're ready to learn, what do people that learn do? You stay humble. Humility comes in. Hi, Royce, what's going on? Huh? Okay. Can you shut the door because I'm on a meeting? You know that. I don't. If you get. Sorry, guys. My son just came in. So if you understand where you are, I think I lost my train of thought. Let me just recap. So in terms of you learning, it's sending it. Let me explain. Let me see if I can pull up a diagram and see if I can explain it. Because we are controlled by a paradigm. That's what it is. It's not literally an accident. So let me show you some slides here. So let me go through this one. So you have 5 senses, see, smell, taste, touch here. And there's a 6th sense, that's your intuition, right? That's your intuition. Now, this is your conscious mind and this is your subconscious mind. There are 2 types of mind. If this is the first time you're seeing something like this and you're wondering, how does this concern online business, and how does this show me how to make money, show me dude, let me tell you something. If you don't get what I'm sharing with you here, I guarantee you come back 6 months later after you sign up for a training and you want to start learning this stuff. Because you can't make money. Even if you make money, business goes up and down. You wouldn't know how to take it back up because you don't understand what I'm sharing with you here. It's vitally important. It's about knowing yourself. If you know yourself, you then know others. So I'll go back to the slide again. I really want to emphasize on it because this is what broke the ice for me. This is like when I got this, I had the confidence to start marketing and start doing a whole lot of stuff. So this is your conscious mind and this is your subconscious mind. So I'll just quickly go through. So there's only 2 types of thinking. If you want to learn something, I want to learn this. You don't complicate. It's either going to be positive or negative. So you have an idea that you want to change your life. You have an idea that you want to change your life. The idea is always coming into your brain. You can't stop yourself from thinking. It's impossible to stop yourself from thinking. So that's the thought here. So the problem we have is our paradigm here, the subconscious mind. This part, you can have all the brilliant ideas in the world. You want to change your world, you sign up for training, you take action. But here starts controlling you over time. If you don't know how to change this part of your mind, you can't change your life. You just need to understand how the mind works. So it's very simple. This is how every human being operates that you see on the face of the earth. They think something, it goes through their conscious mind, is an idea. It goes through their paradigm, which is like the subconscious mind. It causes them to have a feeling. When you think something, if I tell you, if I give you a bottle of Coke now, you'll say, oh, you drink it, you say, oh, you taste it, remember, senses. You taste it. From that taste, it causes you to think, oh, this tastes sweet. That sweetness gives you a feeling. And that feeling either makes you take an action. Either you smile or you frown if it's bitter. Do you get what I mean? You just have to apply this to anything. If I tell you now, you can make money online within the next 30 days, guaranteed, that costs you to think, right? Now, that thinking will cause you to have a feeling. And that feeling will also cause you to take an action. All right, you got to get started today, get started, boom. Then you take the action, that produces the result. Now, see where the problem we have. We have been programmed. This part of the mind is like soil. Let me see if I can pull up another slide here. Let's not just disclaimer, close that one down. We don't need it. This part of the mind is like a soil. So yeah, look at this one here. It's like, look at just from here down. It's like a soil. So we have a memory already. They've told you've learned something about online business before. It's stored. Business is hard. It's tough. Remember, you're having this idea, your vision. You want to change your life. You have this product that you want to sell. But there's a bank of memory stored here. Business is hard. It requires millions of dollars to get started. It takes hard work. Oh, it's already stored in your subconscious mind, planted, rooted. So no matter the idea you get here, this is controlling you. So the idea is like this small seed here. The idea comes in, it throws in here, but there's a bigger idea that has formed when you were a baby. So that one is telling you, no, business is hard, man. Online business is tough. This product doesn't work. That causes you to have a feeling. That feeling means you don't take any action, or you quit the training or whatever. Then that's the result. You don't win. Remember, it's always going to be positive or negative idea. You will choose. So what you're looking to do is to understand how your subconscious mind works. Because every now and then, I guarantee you will be having thoughts, flashes, hunches, ideas, creative, beautiful things that you're going to be successful. But over time, if you read the Bible, it says faith comes by hearing and hearing, right? Let me pull up another slide to explain that. If you think, you can either think negative or positive. You can't think both at the same time. You're either going to win or you lose. Everything has a polarity in life. Everything has a polarity in life. Up, down, left, right. Everything has the opposite. Win, lose, cold, hot. It's perception. You got to understand that part. That's perception. Now, what you want to do is to take control of that perception. Remember, let me share the slide again so that I can anchor this in for you guys. When you get the idea, you choose. I have given you dominion over everything on earth. Boom, it's here. It's on the mind. It's the subconscious. This is where the power lies. You think it, you choose. You are the one that's going to make that choice. If you are making choice based on your memory that you already have, you are heading down this path. You are heading down to the result that you already have, because you already know what the outcome is. When you sign up for a training and it gets hard in the trenches, you give up. You already know what the result is because it's in the memory. When you quit, you're giving up already. You know what the result is with the action. But here is where the difference comes in. This is what you want to do now. When the idea comes in here, it's all chaos. It's like a terror barrier. Where is that terror barrier? It's on the other slide. This is what it feels like. It's like a barrier like this. The life you want is on this side: more time, good health, more money, whatever you desire, whatever you want for yourself. It's on this side. When you hit that subconscious mind, when you throw that idea in here, it gets in here, all hell breaks loose. You feel anxiety because of what you feel anxiety because of you what is already stored in the memory. You start feeling it, but the only way you gotta go is by vision. Remember what Solomon said: where there is no vision, my people will perish. So you're not operating from here. You're thinking of this desire that you have, that you want. This is what you want. This is what, no matter, I'm going to pay for the money. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know the product. If somebody have been down this path, I'm going to go down this path. That is exactly what you, because you're holding on to a vision, how to create this. It's called creative thinking. You got to hold on to it for a very long time. It's not something you do once and give up. Remember, faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. How did you know your name? That's a very practical example. The first time they called you Pascal, you don't even know what Pascal means. Whether they call you Pascal, 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 probably for how many years? 2, 3 years. Now, if they call Pascal on the street, boom, I turn. Because it's now on a memory. It's now embedded in the memory. It's staying with me for life. So this is how it's going to work. What you're going to do is you're going to shrink this one over time. With faith, as small as a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. So this is your mustard seed. This is your idea here. As you begin to feed it, join webinars, join trainings, open your laptop, wake up in the middle of the night, be working on your business consistently. You keep doing it with faith. This one will shrink. You just found a new life that you've been looking for. It's that simple. Because this will be costing you, this is not here. It's not the action that you're taking. You need to monitor your thinking. That's why Elle Nightingale said, you will become what you think about. There you go. You will become what you think about. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, what is the hardest thing you can do is to think. Is to think. It's here. You will become what you think about. So if you're constantly operating from your memory standpoint, you probably know what your life is going to look like 50 years from now, 70 years from now, wherever, how old ever you live. So this is how we operate. If you get this, start watching your behavior from today. Start understanding when you're thinking negative, when you say, I can't. If the idea is, listen, it still happens to me. I'm not immune to it. If you understand it, then you know which action to take. Because I have this idea that I'm going to do this business. Then I have invested 2,000 into it and it needs more money. I'm doubting if I should carry on with the business or I should just go and start something new. When I get into doubt, what is happening? I'm on this path. When you start doubting, you are on this path. Where's my screen? I'm trying to share my screen so that you guys, so you have to understand where doubt is. Doubt is on this side. Let me pull up the other slide. It should be on doubt, that one. Yeah, doubt is on this side. All right. When you have ignorance leads to fear. That fear, when you start, oh, I don't know if my money is going to come back. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know. Is negative. You doubt, you worry, disintegration, depression. That's the path. You can't skip one. It's just once you follow down, you already know what the result will be. You already know what the outcome will be. So understand your feelings. You can't start monitoring your thinking. Just know your feelings. Am I operating by faith? On the other hand, to create the life you want, you need to stay on this path. You need to constantly think positive. How do you think positive? You listen to positive messages every day. You read your Bible. You you surround yourself. This is the key element, surrounding yourself with people who are successful. SFM has a lot of people who are successful. That's why whatever is happening in the economy, the students are still doing what they're still locked in, focused. I launched a business in this pandemic. How? So there's this saying that if you give everybody in the world $1 million, it will end up into the hands of the same people that were wealthy. That's so true. Look at what happened. Everybody was followed in the UK. Now they're still calling for more. I'm not saying to take it out or anything. What I'm trying to say is that if you don't understand the way you think, you spend money the same way, you eat food the same way, when you get this, your whole life changes. You see me, I do exercise every day because I'm thinking of 60. I'm thinking of 70. I want to be in fit. All these excuses have been coming up in my tummy. That's why I went and invested in a business, in weight loss business, to force me to push through because I really want it. Now, how am I going to make sell the product? I don't know. I'm just going to figure it out on the way. It's just that process of having faith that everything is going to come to fruition, because my intention is to help other people. But I got to go through that wall first and see how it is. So I know what my customers will experience, and I'll coach them and help them solve their problems. In that way, I'll get if I ask them to pay me for my services, I deserve it. Does that make sense? So this is kind of what you're getting yourself into if you really want to change. This is not, when I got this, I'm like, why don't they teach this in school? Why don't they? It's because this is like a secret, but it's not really a secret. It's open there, but none of us studying these days is hard for us. So very few that study. We take all the onions and get you to implement it. Because if you implement it, it's like a law. If you implement it, it will work. Whether you're Christian or Muslim, it doesn't matter. As long as you obey these laws of God, looking after people, solving people's problems, you'll be successful. So it doesn't matter. You will change your paradigm. So this is what we are looking to change here. All right. I hope I'm making some sense. I hope Temi, Elodie, and Amadi, you guys are muted. I'm quiet. Let me go to Roller Girl on. Yeah, you have to solve problems. Yeah, Roller Girl, we all have to solve problems. It doesn't matter. I always tell people, keep it very simple. Don't complicate things. There's a problem you have in your life right now. Look into the world. How many people have that problem? That same principle that I followed. I had a problem. I wasn't spending time with my kids. I looked into the world. There are many parents like that. So I figured out, if I can learn how to sell products online, I can coach these people. So I plowed in. Now it has happened. So it's not literally luck. It's just wisdom. God, I'm so grateful for God to open my eyes, give me the patience to go through these videos to understand it. So I encourage you to absolutely give yourself that shot in terms of experiencing the best thing that you can have for yourself, because it's life-changing. It's something that you can absolutely guarantee change everything, your health, most importantly. Now I'm off medication and all that stuff. So it's testimony for God. I give God the glory for everything that he's been doing in my life. So it's none of my making. That's one thing I want to share with you. Right, next question. I'm going to use the next 20 minutes and breeze through some of these questions, because I think what I explain here should give a little bit of context. So Lucy says, who are you? My name, I'm a child of God. That's what I can tell you. I'm a spiritual being living in a physical body. That's what I learned when I joined a training called Elite Influence. The first thing they asked me was, who are you? And I said my name. They said, oh, that's your name. That's not who you are. So I realized there's more meaning. That's when they started teaching me about myself. So we are not our names. We are not our names. Our name is a label they gave us at birth. If you look at yourself, you're a spiritual being living in a physical body. That's why spirits always seek for expansion and growth. That's why you want to make more money. That's why if you run, you want to run faster. If you jump, you want to jump higher. We are all the same, equal. And I've created you in my own image. We are all the same. Go to China, Asia, Africa, North America. We are all the same. So whatever you experience here, they will experience it there. So understand it's energy. All right. Hope that helps you, Lucy. This is from Martins. Hi, Pascal. Really appreciate your efforts to enable start online business, which I appreciate one more time. I will contact you later because I'm still one project back home. Yeah. More attention, please. Yeah, good. If you got some things going on in your life that you know that it's highly important, complete it because business takes time. I will encourage you to. But there's something I've also learned, one or two things every day. So I have multiple projects going on now because I always used to wonder, how do people like Richard Branson and Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, how do they run multiple businesses at the same time? How are they not human beings? It's the same 24 hours that me and you've got. How do they do it? It's just about priority and delegating tasks. So if you have multiple projects, you can run multiple projects, but it requires a different skill of making decision. You probably know if you get into the training, if you have a goal, all your decisions are leading you towards that goal. That's one of the keys to success. If you're really going to change your life, you got to master how to make a decision. I'm hosting a training on the 23rd for elite influence guys in our community on mastering how to make decision. It's going to be powerful. I'm going to be teaching this in more detail because Napoleon Hill said successful people make decisions very fast and change them slowly, while unsuccessful people take very long to make that decision. So it's something that I'm going to be sharing to really help you be successful. That's it there, decision and discipline. Successful people make decisions quickly as soon as all the facts are available and firmly. Unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and they change it. You don't want to be in this group. You don't want to be in this group. I know exactly why they make it. They take very long. That's what I'll be teaching on that coaching, going in more detail, exactly what they need to do. So you want to learn, make a decision, pick a goal, pick a target, make a decision straight. You feel that vibration, you feel that fear, you feel that, but you keep going. Right. So the next question is from, this one is actually an email. Hi, Pascal. Thanks for your email. At this present time, all I need from you is to pray for me. I have been dismissed unjustly from work. All right, so let me paint this so I share the screen so that you guys can read this. Because I always say this, it's not that we are immune to all this stuff. Yeah. So I'll share my screen so that you guys can read it with me. So it's happening everywhere. Thank you. Thanks for your emails. At the present, all I need from you is prayer for me. I have been dismissed unjustly from work. I need God's intervention. I believe He is faithful. God will never leave me nor forsake me. That's 100%. But this is what happens. Remember what I shared with you guys on the screen earlier on. What is happening? What is going to happen now is what is stored in the subconscious mind is the only way you're going to make money is to work for somebody. All right. Remember what the diagram that I shared with you guys earlier on? Just trying to pull it up so that I'll explain what is going to happen. So that if you see how in depth these things are, I hope you are. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Yeah. So what is stored here look at this like a soil, all right? Look at this like a soil. Look at this like a soil, your subconscious mind. What is stored here now is the only way you're gonna make money is to work for somebody. Starting your own business is hard, it's tough. This one is you're getting all these hunches and ideas planted, but it's not taking any roots. So what are you doing now? Sorry, guys. What are you gonna do now? Reduce this to 50%. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? What is he gonna do now? This is how your mind works. This is a very, you're gonna get another job. That's guaranteed. You're not gonna starve. You're not gonna die. Nothing is gonna happen to you. But you're gonna get another job because that's what this is telling you to do. That's what this your paradigm, your memory is telling you to do. But if you really, you will realize you come back, you have the feeling, you take action, you get a job, you start after like 5 years, you see yourself, you're still in the same job, doing the same thing, back to where you are today, still vulnerable and fireable. So what you want to do is, at this point, you are your lowest. Do your best to operate from vision. You can get a job, which is great, so that you have income coming in. At least you're not under pressure. I always tell people under pressure, because once you sign up to training now, you're under pressure to make money. That switches you to a get rich quick mentality. You want to make money fast. You want this fast. I'm 20 days, 30 days. You're jumping hurdles. Success. If you plant a seed in the ground, you can't go to the farm the next day and say, where's my fruit? It doesn't work that way. Life takes its course. The seed will take time to germinate. Same thing when you get a baby, a woman is pregnant, it takes 280 days for the baby to come out, grow full in the womb. That's approximately. So that's how life is. It's not gonna take, because we lost our job, God is not gonna say, all right, let's make this baby within 30 days. It doesn't work that way. So what I want you to understand, use this moment. If you get another job, it will still be tough like it was before. It will still be challenging, but you got to start acting from vision. Even if you're making $700 or somewhere every month or something, put it somewhere towards your own business, because you can never get rich working for somebody. You got to understand that. Les Brown, you never get rich working for somebody. So you have to honestly put it somewhere. It will still, you'll see yourself in this situation you are right now, where you're not paid enough, you don't have enough to spare by, but that's where you are. That's where most people are right now. That's where I started. But you got to move, start pulling yourself. Remember what I said earlier on. Think about your vision, your family. That's who you're doing it for. Let that drive you. Let that push you and motivate you to take massive action. You'll feel fear. You will experience doubt. That's without a doubt. But you take the action anyway. That's the way. So that's how we operate. That's how we operate. It's the way it is. So I encourage you, you're going to bounce back. You're going to bounce bigger. All the people that are going to put you down now, you're going to show them that God is with you, because you got the information now that you need. You got to take action. Relax and enjoy the ride. You will love it. You're going to come back big, better than most people. This is kind of sometimes we need this sort of lessons to change. So now we got there. If you need help, reach out. Anything online business, I can coach you, share with you, help you. I want you to look back 3 years from now and say, yes, I made the right decision. I'm glad I went through that in order for me to get here. So now you appreciate. When I started making money online, I started respecting businessmen, because it takes courage to get where they are. So you're gonna experience that part now. You're gonna love it, because it's exciting experience. Something you think it's impossible, you made it possible. But that's why you're God's highest form of creation. So you have everything within you to change it. I've just shared it with you what exactly it's happening. Just maybe watch this video 2 times and start looking at what you do in your day-to-day life. Watch this video 3 times. You begin to see what I'm saying, how it's manifesting. You got the power to do to change your life right there. I always tell people I don't have any special talent. Right. So the next question is from Maria. Hi, still a bit busy. So little bit busy. I'm looking for a job this time because with COVID, I lost my job and I'm in a difficult situation. Same challenge. So it's the same challenge we are all experiencing. It's not rocket science. It's the same message I'm going to send out to you, Mariana, so that you can. A lot of people are going to experience it. Share this video with a lot of people so that they can learn. So this is my wish for you. I don't want you to come back 3 years from now after watching this and you see yourself in that same position that you were. I just want you to start growing. Start building your own stuff. Start going. You're not going to know where the money is. You're not going to know what product to sell. Don't worry. All those things is just trying to get you to procrastinate. Just start going. Follow the training that I shared with you. Follow it step by step. You will see yourself miles within months. Within months. It's that easy. It's that easy. But you got to trust the process because it works. It's God building everything that we really want to live our lives with. All right. So yeah, that's the question there. That's the question there. So it's life. So we all are experiencing a whole lot right now, but it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be this way, man. It shouldn't be this way. So this one, I saw your email online on how to make money. I got very much interested. Yeah, this is it. This is that type of question that gets me worried about the person. Jimmy, I'm interested. It's not enough. You got to be committed. A lot of people are interested. Don't wait till you get to the stage where you lose a job or something. We go on autopilot, then you get committed. You got to commit now before, not because once you saw that ad and it sparked your imagination, that means that something is more. There's more to your life. You got to go for it. It's not, Napoleon said, it's not going to come to you. You have to go for it. So you will love it. You will love it. I'm going to share with you the same training that I used so that you guys can see. And let me see if we got one. I think one more question. Saeed and Pascal. This one, Saeed wants to talk to me on the phone. If you want to give me a call, if you want to chat with me, and feel free to go to puredigitallifestyle.com /contact us and book a time slot there. And I'm just going to share the screen so that you guys can see. Feel free to go to puredigitallifestyle.com and you'll see a time slot there available. Oh, there. Okay, Monday, yeah, 28th. The next one is on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So there should be some, I think I've got one booked in tomorrow as well with some guys. All right. So yeah, pick any time that works for you. Remember this thing goes up very fast. This is noon. Pick any time that works for you. But before you pick any time, make sure that you have seen this video. Make sure that you have seen these videos by Stuart, where he talks about 10K webinar and all that. This is lifestyle business. This is the business model I'm doing. It's 40 minutes. He teaches you, explains to you in more details how to sell products online, even if you don't have anything to sell, even if you don't have any idea what to sell, how to promote other people's product online. There's a complete package that you can go through and launch a business with this one. This is the best, by far the best training out there in the world I have seen that actually holds people's hand and actually explains it. And this one is how to source products from Amazon. Those of you that like Amazon physical products, this one is geared towards digital and physical. This one is geared towards marketing. And this one is more, I encourage you to watch it. And this one is for people that, if you want to learn how to source products online, This one is for people who have their own businesses, but they don't know how to have their own ideas. They don't know how to bring it online. This training is for you. So at the end of it all, he will invite you to join him to launch. He basically wants you to start thinking big straight on how to make your first 10K online. If you can achieve that in a year, I see people achieve that in a year, but I don't want to set unrealistic expectations for you. I always say, look at people that have the same background and the same lifestyle you have. What I mean by that is, I'm married, I have kids, I have a job that I was doing, and I started this online business. Um, so it took me about 18 months to create this change. So I'm not gonna promise you here it's gonna happen overnight. It takes work. But if you're single, it can happen faster. That doesn't mean that it takes 18 months to start making money. It takes 18 months for you to reach where you want to go. But you gotta stay consistent. One or two things every day. It takes 18 months to reach. For people, that's the average. That's 12 months to 18 months. If you want to quit your job, that's the window you're looking at. It's not gonna, if it happens for you in a year, fine. But it does happen for some people. Don't get me wrong. But there's in the minority. It's not, they either have a little bit of experience in online business, or they have an experience in selling offline. So when they come here, it's like they hit the ground running. So those are the people that it happened for so fast. But if you like me, no techie, no, just novice, then you're looking at 12 to 18 months period. So if you want to know the price of the training that I use, it's $99 to get started. If you're in the UK, it's here's a video of me. It's $99 to get started. You can learn about all the bits and pieces. Then after that is $97 a month. It covers your website hosting. There's website hosting, bulletproof ad courses. If you're gonna buy all these courses, it's gonna cost you 200 and something dollars each. But with the $97, you get access to it. It's plug and play. Once you don't have any contract with the company, it's all explained. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm not here to sell you anything. But if you want to use the training that I use, there you go. That's the price right there. All right. I hope you guys find this interesting. Looking onto YouTube now. Oh, I wasn't sharing my screen. Sorry, guys. I wasn't sharing my screen. I thought I was. Let me do that rapid again. So that's the price there. It's an all-in package. You get all these bundles, all these ads, bulletproof ad on how to do Facebook ads. If you like Facebook, I do this one. This is my favorite. And this one, AdWords on Google. Bulletproof Google display ads. I have tried this one, but I prefer this too. I mean, it's my preference. I understand. So native ads and Twitter ads, these are all included in the package. It's all self-explanatory, and it's one of the best programs out there. I did a very good job in this video here, me and Stuart. So I'll add this link under the description on YouTube in case if you're watching, so you can access this training and get plugged in. Also, I think it has a 30-day money back guarantee somewhere, 100% risk-free, 30-day money back guarantee. We are 100% committed, 30-day refund. You get 30 days to try the training out for free. There you go. So I hope this serves you guys well, and I hope you find it interesting. Apart from that, until next week, I see you go and take massive action, monitor your thinking, monitor your actions, override them. You will feel fear, you will experience doubt, but understand the faith side. work from the faith side, because in the end, you were successful. He never sleeps nor slumber. All right. Hope you guys find this interesting, and I'll see you guys on the next call. Take care.